What's going on, everybody? My name is Halvu, and this is the Halvu Moto Vlog. Welcome. Back in the element, guys. The footage you just saw was of my beautiful campsite. I think I'm in Bitterroot National Forest in eastern Montana, pretty much as East Montana as East Montana gets, right on the border of Idaho, just like that way. But anyways, guys, amazing campsite. The river flowing all night long, all day long. It's just calm and relaxing and invigorating at the same time, you know what I mean? I will say, though, that since I left Southern California, I have gone to Oregon, I've been to Washington, I drove briefly through Idaho, and now Montana. The weather is just not as predictable. And it might be like, duh, California, sunshine all the time. Not everyone else is like that. But I will say that my first travel season, or last year, when I departed in I departed in October, and I was traveling since September. I did Acadia, I did Shenandoah, like Big Bend, everything I did last year, all the 13 parks that I saw last year, I never encountered rain or adverse weather at all. It might have been a little windy at Guadalupe Mountains National Park, but that was it. That was like literally it. It was all beautiful. I don't want to say beautiful sunshine. There were days where it was a little hot, but I never dealt with rain at all. And since I left Southern California and I went up the coast like Oregon and Washington and now Montana, it's been rain. In Montana, it's weird. It'll be like rain and then complete sunshine, and then cloudiness and then complete sunshine. It just like has been like that, which is cool, you know. The Pacific Northwest was a little different story. It would have just been like rain for a couple days and then maybe sunshine for a couple days. But we were lucky to have the weather that we did in the PNW, in the Pacific Northwest meet. Full sunshine day. That was an amazing event. Amazing, absolute big, huge thanks to all the guys that organized that event. Some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. The guys who organized the event and the people that I met at the event and all their element rigs, showing all that element love. It was such an amazing day, and I was so incredibly grateful to be a part of that experience. Can't wait to come back. Hopefully many years to come. So guys, thank you again, everybody at the Pacific Northwest Meetup. It was truly an honor to be there. And traveling with the gang a little bit after that, the SoCal gang kind of stayed together a little bit, and we did Rainier National Park, Mt.Rainier National Park. So continuing to have these amazing experiences, even if the weather is not perfect sunshine like it is in Southern California, which I'm getting used to, I'm still, enjoying every bit of it. And this season, it's just like still a learning experience. Still kind of find myself stressed out about, I don't want to say stressed out. It's not really, it's like overwhelmed about like, where do I go next and how do I plan? How do I slow down? I'm the kind of person who doesn't really know how to completely like ease off and like relax. I always have to go. And that's why I told myself this season I would just kind of ease off a little bit. Instead of being like parks, I would see what's in between. Stop to smell the roses a little bit. Stop to see the national monument. Maybe stop in the city a little bit more. I really don't like being in big cities that much, like try out the food, see the local scene. But it's just kind of like, it's a lot for me. Some people can like sit down and plan all that out and have the perfect itinerary, but I just can't. Like, I don't love sitting down. Like, I have a terrible attention span. I can't just sit down and like plan things and like want things to be like perfect. Like, oh, I'm like the best vacationer. Like, I know exactly where to go and I have it all planned out down to the T. I'm not going to waste any gas. I'm going to see everything and I'm going to be cultured. Like, all that is just like too overwhelming in the age of social media where like all that information is available at my fingertips. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel some kind of pressure. And I know a lot of you are rolling your eyes like, dude, you don't work, you travel full time, like quit complaining. But I will say that, the grass, it always seems greener, right? Like when you're working full time in a job that you don't necessarily love, and you're like, I wish I could travel full time. Man, you're living the dream. You're like, but then you do this full time and like whatever it looks like to you, whether you're in an Element or a Prius or a Sprinter van, like, it's not as green as you thought it was. And as amazing as you thought that departure from normal life would be, I think that life will always present you with some challenges and things that life has a way of repeating lessons for you. You know what I mean? Like, just because you leave your 9-to-5 job and you run away from all that and you weren't happy, like it doesn't mean that you're going to be happy living this life. Like, I believe that the universe will keep on giving you these lessons until you can learn from them. You know what I mean? Namely, like, if you don't know how to be happy, don't think that quitting your job and living on the road, whether you have a decked out Winnebago or you live in a car, don't think that happiness is just going to come at you. The days might be easier and less stressful, but that happiness, that like internal like peace of mind, that's not just going to come like that. You have to work for it. Those are lessons, and you have to grow, and you have to learn, and you have to unlearn some stuff. It's a huge process. It just doesn't happen overnight. And it's not, I always say, it's never about the circumstances, right? It starts in here. So you will have to keep on learning lessons. It's not like all your problems go away overnight. So I do want to say that. It's just kind of a disclaimer. That's how I feel, at least. But yeah, for sure, life is a lot better like overnight. But the big issues, they will kind of follow you. You'll keep having to repeat those lessons until you learn from them. That's kind of my spiritual 101 there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep on moving, keep on keeping on. And I told myself, you know what? Don't stress about it. Just like, if that's how I am, and I'm just gonna be parks. Well, that's my goal for the next couple of years. Just parks. And there's a lot of stuff in between national parks anyway. Like, even if I'm not planning, like, just organically, that's a lot of time that happens in between the parks. You know what I mean? So whatever happens organically, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this journey and watching it unfold, rather than having it have to be like technically proficient and technically as good as what I see on social media, and technically as good as this guy's trip when he did Montana, or when he did this national park. He did all these things, and like, you know what? I'm just going to try to be grateful for my life as it unfolds in front of me, and just like not be worried about missing out, you know what I mean, or what someone else did. So guys, that's where I'm at. I'm going to get going now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video clips. Hopefully we got some good footage for you guys, just like sporadic video dump stuff of my trip as I've left Southern California. And this is travel season number 2. So guys, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And as always, I wish you peace, health, and unlimited joy on your journey, wherever it may take you. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.